coming to... We start with a laugh. Jason Baetzhold across the table from me because we just had a false start. We started this episode of the Westwood Living Podcast, and I fumbled out of the gate, but I came in strong that second time. Jason.
That was much better the second time. You're ready.
Much better the second time. We're coming to you from the Westwood Wegmans, and Jason is the service area manager, and I start this episode by just offering sincere thank you because what Wegmans has done to support Westwood Living is monumental in that every single month you sponsor the family feature, which is the essence of the publication. And it was even your company's suggestion that, in fact, what we're going to do is give a gift bag to each of the families. So really, thank you, and I hope it's been great for you because it has been very impactful for us and the community. I think that plays into what your whole corporate philosophy is, right?
Absolutely. No, we love to do it. As you said, our whole mission is to help make great meals easy so our customers can live healthier, better lives through food. And that really starts with our values. So our core values for Wegmans: caring, high standards, making a difference, respect, and empowering. And out of those values, obviously, we really want to make a difference in every community we serve. So I think that's just one way that we're able to do that.
Well, you have done a great job. Anybody who walks through your doors here sees how involved you are with the community. There's that chalkboard that talks about all of the different charities that you've made contributions to, whether it be within the last month or 2 months. But before we get specifically into that, just a little bit about you. You've been with this company for 16 years?
Yep. I'm actually from Rochester, New York. Started as a cashier when I was 15. Went through the MI program with Rochester, and then decided that there was a really good career opportunity for me out here. So I took that opportunity to move out to New England. I applied for what we call the MT training program. It's really just a training program for learning to become a manager. So graduated college December of 2012. I was out here in January of 2013. I started at our Northborough location, did that as a grocery MT, got placed as a grocery manager there. From there, I transferred to our Chestnut Hill location for a few years. And then I thought, I live in New England, why not become a seafood manager? I know nothing about seafood, so, why not give it a shot?
Broaden your horizons.
Broaden my horizons. And I loved it. I learned so much about making, cooking great meals easy, learned how to grill shrimp, learned how to fillet. Really just skills that I never thought I would ever learn. And I learned all that here at Westwood. From there, I applied to be a merchandising area manager. So I like to tell people it's kind of our, you think of a traditional grocery store from the pharmacy over. Grocery, dairy, frozen, overnights, receiving, all those departments.
I love it. I love how you speak your language so confidently, right? All of us are very confident in what we do and can rattle off certain things. You just rattled that off like a pro right there.
I probably offended somebody. I'm sure I missed some department in there, but yeah, it's a big store. We got a lot of departments there to work on.
Well, I love the fact that we're going to focus a bit on what Wegmans does to engage with the community, and it's not just here, but let's talk about here. What does the Westwood Wegmans do to get yourself involved with this community?
Yeah, and that's what I love with my new and most recent role here. I'm the service area manager. So really engaging and overseeing that. So we're trying to start a community giving team here, and it's really just local employees. And what do we see is both our employees, our customers, our shoppers, and how can we make this a better experience for them? So we work really closely with a lot of different agencies, United Way and Checkout Hunger. Those are two of the biggest things we do. So Checkout Hunger goes directly to the Greater Boston Food Bank. Last year alone, we contributed about $30,000 for Checkout Hunger.
Wow.
And then United Way. So we all work with different chapters and givings, and that goes right from the employees, whether it be, donations from their own pockets, whether it be the Wegmans family, the location. We'll raise money through different events. Last year we brought in a photo booth for employees, all to go to a good cause. We raised over $53,000 this store alone for United Way last year.
That's amazing. That's great. And it speaks to, you talked about growing up in Rochester, which is where Wegmans was initially based. That's headquarters. So you grew up with this being part of your life. And you've now seen how you need to introduce that culture of Wegmans to a different audience here. What's that process been like for not just you, but everybody on the team to sort of let people in the New England region understand what the values are all about?
And I think that's just it. We always feel as though we can't meet the needs of our customers if we can't meet the needs of our employees first. So I think it really starts with hiring good people. We look to hire anybody that shares our values. We talk about making a difference, empower, respect, caring, and high standards. We can teach you how to be a cashier. We can teach you how to stock produce. I didn't know anything about seafood. They taught me how to be a seafood manager. We want to make sure that we're working with people that share those values. And so the more we do that, the more we can get out into the community And I think it just makes for a greater shopping experience for everybody.
And it seems, just looking at you, that whoever's in charge is looking to create a very well-rounded person who, at a moment's notice, heck, if you had to go run back into the seafood department, you could probably do that, right?
We're ready to go. I've done it before.
Yeah, so you're creating Renaissance people who are able to do more than just one thing, which is what any boss wants, a group of people underneath them who are the backbone of the company who can do a lot of different things. So that's great. Tell me a little bit more about things that are important to you as you take over this job, because it has only been about 4 or 5 months.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing is just getting feedback. I'd be the first to admit we make mistakes. We don't do everything right. We ask for feedback, and whether that be from customers, from employees. I am not perfect. I'm new to the role. I'm still learning. So I think being humble enough to know that, but still try to give some different ideas. And, whether it's an idea that we end up sticking with or doing or not, you never know till you try it. So it's really about two-way communication. As a company, some of our best ideas come from cashiers or the people that are dealing with the customers directly.
You've done that. So what have you learned generally about customer service, and what sets a business like this apart from your competitors?
Yeah, I think it's just that. It's treating everybody the way they want to be treated. It starts with us treating our employees right, and then in turn our employees are going to treat our customers right. And you talk about a welcoming environment. We want all to feel welcome when they're shopping here.
Well, I do. Yeah,
So-
you walk in the doors and first of all you smell it and it's awesome. But there's so many different things, and that's what I love about Wegmans. You can do the catering. What you talk about specifically in your ad that runs in the magazine is the Instacart. So maybe you can tell me kind of how that's changed the way the business works a bit.
Yeah, obviously, like I said, Wegmans has been around for 100 years. I don't think we ever imagined that e-commerce was going to be this big into it. So, it really got expedited a lot with COVID and trying to keep everybody safe. We had restrictions of people in the building, in the store, and that was first and foremost. And really just that business has grown. It's taken off. So it's how are we adapting and growing with it? Like you talked about, our Meals to Go is us doing it. We do partner with Instacart and use their platform. So you can use our app. You can order really anything. You get your shopping delivered to you. You can come in and pick it up, and trying to be that one-stop shop for everyone and make it as simple shopping experience as possible.
This is my curiosity asking this question. This is a big week, I would imagine, for any grocery store in the United States. It is Super Bowl week. We have the big game coming up on Sunday. Walk me through how you prepare for a week like this and what your anticipation is about what's to be expected Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Yeah, I think, the biggest thing is we have that no silos approach. So like you said, it's pizza's weekend. This is, pun intended, their Super Bowl. We talk about it. This is their time. They're going to do hundreds of pizzas. We have a big wing bar. We have promotions, 20 wings, $20. And really it comes down to, we have an executive chef in this building, and he'll be back there frying with anybody. The store manager will be back there getting carts. It's really a no silos approach. If you need assistance, you need help, we're there for you.
All hands on deck.
All hands on deck.
You've talked about the culture, which is so important, and it comes from the top down, but Wegmans has been recognized pretty consistently nationally, right?
Yeah, nationally. So Fortune top 100 companies to work for. We're consistently in the top ranks for that. We're one of the only companies that have been on that list since its inauguration. Just last year, we were ranked number 3 nationally
There you go.
on top companies to work for.
That's great. Well, you've done a great job here making an impact in a short amount of time, because I believe this opened up in 2016, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
So we're in year number 7. Congratulations.
Our goal is to always donate as much food as possible. If we can't donate it, compost it, recycling, but really doing whatever we can to avoid it going into trash. So we have a goal here at this store to be at 80%. What we're using either gets donated, composted, or recycled. Just this past month, so December alone, we donated over 21,000 pounds of food to local food banks.
If you need any more convincing that they're doing what's right for the community, I think you just heard some good stats. So, Jason, I really appreciate the time. I appreciate your support, and I know that the people in this community appreciate what Wegmans has brought in the 7 years that you've been here. So thanks so much.
Thank you very much.
All right, great chat with you. As always, you can follow our journey at westwood-living.com. You can learn more by going to wegmans.com. And as Jason said, you could always order some food, right? How do people order food? They go to the website. It's simple as just a couple of points and clicks, right?
Wegmans.com. We got Meals to Go. We got a lot of different options for you.
Good stuff. That's Jason Baetzhold, the service area manager for the Westwood Wegmans.